Maybe. We might be live if I got it
I'm
to
live.
connect on YouTube. You're alive. Dan, what are you talking about? Facebook post. You posted something
Oh
to Facebook today?
no, my daughter said to check out a comment on my Facebook post. Okay,
I saw
let's
a bunch
see.
of cats on your
But
Facebook post.
you posted something on your Facebook?
I posted something on my Facebook for the second time in forever.
What did
It
you post?
was it was kittens.
Oh,
I've got I got 5 kittens, and I just have been doing home shopping network for kittens on Facebook every once in a while because I've got 5 kittens and I've got 2 gone and I need 3 more gone. And so
oh
I
yeah?
figure the best way to get them gone is to get on Facebook every once in a while and let them crawl all over me and
The old cat ladies love that.
hope somebody wants a kitten bad enough to
Mm-hmm.
snatch it from the jaws of destiny, I guess you might say.
Oh, the jaws of destiny. Yeah,
Yeah, the jaws of, you know what I'm talking about, right? When there's too many
that's the.
cats, the jaws of
Yep.
destiny happens to them, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean, fact is, a cat's going to have a lifespan. And that lifespan is either going to be long and boring with a lot of sleep, or it's going to be short and boring with a lot of sleep. Those are the only 2 options for cats.
Yeah.
So,
Huh.
yeah.
Those are
I don't need to
those are
I don't need to
options.
get I don't need to get too into it on a Facebook or on a YouTube live.
How many
Oh,
keepers do you have?
How many what?
Keepers. Like how many cats live at your house? Like normal.
2. One of them is fixed and the other one is getting fixed. She had
she,
she
she
had
is.
she had 3 chances to produce a single bobtailed kitten, and out of all the kittens, she has never produced one that even had a shorter tail, not even like 2
Nope.
lengths shorter.
Not in the genetics, huh?
It's I do not think that it is I don't think somebody cut this thing's tail off. I really do think it's a short-tailed cat. However, short tails on cats are a recessive thing, and she isn't getting the right combination of other genetics to create a
No.
good scenario in this
Where does
case.
she
No.
find the other side of the genetics to get pregnant?
She's got a milkshake, and she takes it out in the yard, and
It brings all the boys.
it brings all the boys to the yard. Yeah. She's a as floozy as a floozy ever was.
Hmm.
And there is a near endless supply of cats on both sides of you.
Ah.
Absolutely. Nobody around us does really anything to control their populations. And so there's always cats coming and going. And like that one year, a year or so ago, I put my camera up on my dumpster and there were 10 cats on the same. None of them were my cats. And
Dang.
there was 10 cats in a dumpster. And we're out here where there's like on a mile of road there's only like 10 houses. So it's not like we're in a neighborhood where there's a
Are there
million.
that many houses?
1, 2, 3.
I didn't even think there were that many.
There's,
There's 8 just on our side of the road. So there
there's getting
might
ready
be
to be
Okay.
one
actually
more.
15 houses. Yeah, I'm including our second one in the 8. But yeah.
Huh. Yeah, that it's it's something.
Hey, I want to can I rant on something for a second, and after I rant
Yeah.
on it, you guys can give your opinion. And I'm
Okay.
doing this mostly because nobody else, like nobody is gonna hear anything about this podcast. No, yeah, it's gonna go in the permanent record, but nobody's gonna watch it,
Right.
except for our listener. Okay,
Yeah.
so
And
I,
he
g- I
gets to
have a
hear your
s-
rants anyway sometimes.
yeah, I have a son who's a good kid, and he on Friday night wanted to go to a dance at
Instead
school
of hunting.
instead of hunting. And
So,
he went to the dance. And the thing about these dances is it's like a junior high dance. So the boys really aren't interested in dancing with the girls. So all the boys stand around on the edge of the dance floor or the gymnasium floor, and they don't dance with nobody. And
okay.
and then there's like four couples that came as couples, and they dance with each other. It's like straight up out of Napoleon Dynamite, like it's the dance, you know. Well,
Yeah.
somebody asked my son to dance with a girl, and he's like, "Okay,
Wait,
I'll go
hold up.
dance with a girl."
Someone,
Okay,
not the girl,
not the girl.
asked him to dance with
Y-
a girl.
With this girl, her brother.
Someone
Her
said,
brother asked,
you should go dance with so and so.
yeah, someone her
Okay.
brother said you should dance with my sister, who's younger. And so he went and danced with her. And then everybody, all of his friends made this huge deal of it. And then this girl starts messaging him like, "Hey, Asa, blah, 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 blah. I mean, do you like me? Do you like all these questions?" And like, he's like, the 2 days later, we're at a basketball game, and he like kind of like doesn't even want to like walk within 10 feet of her now. And like, they were friends before this. And like, all the boys are teasing, they're asking questions, the girls are sending emissaries over to their table to find out if they're talking about her. And I'm like, here's my take on it. So that's the
Okay.
scenario.
Okay.
Here's my take on it, and you tell me if you think this is dumb. Okay. Junior high, you ain't got no business being romantically involved with anybody. Okay. However,
Yep.
in junior high, and I don't mean this in the biblical sense of planting seeds, you're just acting with people, and you're planting seeds of who knows what. And if you went and planted a seed, like an oak tree seed, or put a bunch of seed, and then immediately you went and dug it up and looked at it to see if it was growing, and then you like brought all of your friends in and you were like, "Hey, I planted a seed, let's go dig it up and look at it and turn it over and see if it started to grow," and you got their parents involved, and you and everybody went out to where you planted that seed and messed with it, the chances of that growing into anything is like 0.0% chance. You have to plant it and you have to ignore it. And then maybe someday it becomes something, but probably not. But what you know is that you will ruin its chances of becoming something if you mess with it. And I don't think I have to explain the rest of like why that's a good parallel in my feeling. What do you think? And I have no dog in the race. I don't care if he has a relationship with this girl. I really don't. It just drives me crazy that the kids have texting. And like when we were kids, you met some girl at camp and you were like, "Ah, she's pretty neat." And the next time you got to talk to her, the next year at camp. Like, like, and you just, and
Yeah, he
maybe you
gave these
remember,
kids phones.
maybe not, but like you had a year for that to kind of maybe grow into something, or maybe not. Maybe you sent her a letter. Maybe she sent you a letter and you never responded. You don't know. Maybe you called her once, but like this whole like thing where they like have no patience for anything is so crazy to me. And nobody's helping them to understand how crazy it is. Okay. Tell me where I'm wrong, boys. What do you got?
I don't have. I don't have. I don't know if I have anything saying that you're wrong, but here's what I have to say that
Okay.
would have just fixed the entire thing.
Go deer hunting.
Go deer hunting.
Yeah.
Don't
I
go to a
agree with that.
freaking dance.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Spend time in the woods with your dad and your brother. And this never happens.
It wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't have happened. You are correct.
I think any
And your uncle and your dad's friends.
Yeah. You ain't wrong about that.
Yeah, I definitely agree that there's no business messing around with girls in junior high. It's just too young. It's a waste of time.
Yeah.
You have a junior high
But
girl.
I have a high school girl,
How high school is she? Is she a
10th
freshman?
grade.
10th grade. Okay. And how are they about boys at this point, by that point, 10th grade?
I don't know how. I think most of her friends are, feel like they need to have a boyfriend at all times, but she doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh, my light came back on.
he's had
I
an
don't
epiphany.
like it just doesn't it's like, dude, like this isn't going to be a thing. You're in junior high. So why not just like be friends with this boy who was the only boy who was there who was like, "Okay, I'll go dance with a girl." But he's not going to next time. Like for
Right.
sure no.
Yeah, he is. Here's
I don't know if he
what I
will.
have to
I don't
say
know if he'll
also.
even go next time.
Well, that might be good.
That might be
But
good.
also, are you 100% certain that you're getting the whole story and there is not some other like interest prior to any of this?
I don't know that there was no interest. I don't
Why did
think
he
that there
go to
was
the dance in
no
the first
interest.
place?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know exactly. Like I was like, "Do you have a date to this dance?" And he's like, "No." I was like, "Then why are you going to this dance? Can I have a date to the dance?" I'm like, having a date to a dance is not the same as having a girlfriend, in my personal opinion. And I guess that is no longer how things are.
Right.
Like when we were kids, we did things where you like had a quote unquote date and you just like picked a girl and you were like, that's who I'm going to the Valentine's banquet with. It wasn't even like, you know what I mean? Like there's no romantic interest. It's just like, okay, like whatever. Like if it's a girl you really didn't like at all, you just didn't do it. But like, okay, the thing is, here's the thing. She's 1 grade younger than him, but she's almost 2 years younger than him. And when you're 14 years old, 2 years younger is pretty younger. So I don't think
Yeah.
that there was like something. She's a friend of his small sister. He's one
Why
of the
was she
oldest
there?
kids.
Oh,
He's
you
one of
said
the oldest
she's
kids,
1 grade
and she's one of
and
the
she's
youngest
one of the
kids.
youngest.
Like he might be the oldest kid in his grade, and she might be the youngest kid in her grade. Dude, at 20, that don't make no difference. But that's a lot when you're in junior high.
No kidding.
Like, so I don't think that there was. Like, I don't think that there's like a story behind it. But
Well, yeah, I mean, you live and you learn maybe. You go hunting next time.
go hunting.
You
Get in the
learn that.
woods, bro.
You learn the hierarchy of choices in
Yeah,
the
food and
school, the
shelter first. Deer hunting.
middle school dance doesn't make the top 100.
No, it shouldn't.
Yeah, maybe it was a good lesson for him.
I don't know. But yeah, that's my rant.
Maybe it's a good lesson for you.
Why would you ruin, like, I'm gonna be like the guy who's like the next time is like, dude, no. You remember how that turned out last time? Let's go hunting.
Mm-hmm.
Forget that.
Yep.
Hey, my drywall
That's
showed
what
up
I think
this morning.
it did.
Nice. Did you get it all
Yeah.
up?
Our listener
Yeah.
says that that's not how it actually was. That's just how you thought it was
With the
back in the
dance?
day.
Oh. Was it? Oops. Wait a
Dan's a
minute.
little heartbreaker back in the day. He's like,
I
no,
might
it
have
doesn't
been.
mean anything.
Doesn't mean anything. What are you talking about? I do remember, I'll tell you this. I think I was aware enough in junior high because when I was in first grade or second grade, I remember the girl, I can picture the girl that I had a crush on in second grade.
Okay.
And I know that her name was Samantha. And I don't know why this also sticks in my mind, but you know how little kids sometimes will have a cavity right between their front teeth, like their two front teeth? She had a cavity in both of her front teeth, baby teeth. And I remember that.
You mean
I
like
remember being like
a rotten
fine with
hole?
it. Yeah, like I think that it's like when
The
little
enamel
kids,
doesn't form.
either the enamel doesn't form or maybe they are drinking a bottle for way too long in like to fall asleep. And so they're always falling asleep with like milk in their mouth. Sometimes kids' teeth will be like rotty. I think that's a thing. But yeah,
Hmm.
she had like a little brown spot on her two little, and like it was pretty exciting whenever she lost those two teeth because it was like, oh, they're gone.
Oh my gosh.
Things are
I
looking
remember
up.
this. Things are looking up for
I
Sam.
hope them new teeth come in white.
No, I
Oh
remember.
man.
I don't actually remember what she looked like. I remember her name and I remember her teeth, but it didn't change anything. I still had a crush on her.
You said
Apparently,
that was fourth grade?
second grade, dude.
Second.
Second grade.
Yeah, I made her an Easter egg.
Was she also in second grade?
Nah, she was a teacher. No, yeah, she was in second grade.
I know if she was in kindergarten since you were in second grade.
Yeah, she's in my class. She's in Mrs. Doherty's class. Yeah.
Wait a minute. You were homeschooled.
No, I wasn't. Not at that age.
Who's your
That would have been
sister?
awkward. That would have been real awkward.
That would have been awkward if she was a classmate or the teacher.
Yeah.
especially since no sisters came along till you were what, 19?
How old was I? David was in college. I had to have been like 16 or 17. 16 or 17. Yeah. If David was in school. Yeah. So how'd you guys do? Let's hear it. Deer, I don't know if I already said this, but my deer hunting was basically a bust. I saw 2 does on opening morning, and I didn't see another deer until I gutted Judah's deer.
We saw a lot of deer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No shots were fired on opening morning from any of our crew. And Ellett shot a little button buck on Sunday evening.
Is that his first or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was
Dude, the video is pretty great.
You have
I
it?
mean, he's just like, yes.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
the video.
Show it. Put it up. Put it up.
It's on my phone.
It's not on your Google Photos?
I don't have Google Photos set up on this computer.
It's not in your Gmail?
I
You have Gmail?
do have Gmail on this computer.
Then just go to Google Photos through Gmail. You don't know how to do that?
No. I use a computer for 2-3 hours a week, and that's on this thing.
Dude, do you have a tab open with Gmail on it?
I don't have my Gmail tab open. No, I have Riverside open. That's it.
Well, just switch to your Gmail and just click on the video in Gmail. It's not hard.
Why is my video going to be in my email?
Because you have Gmail. Like,
So I just open up my email and search for a picture?
yeah, oh yeah, open your email. Bro. You don't know this?
No,
No, I don't.
not your email.
Yeah, your email. You're kidding me, guys. You're joking, right?
You email all your pictures to your own self?
No. Negative, Ghost Rider. Okay, watch. Watch what I do here. Share screen. Midwest Craftsman. Share. Okay, this is my email. That's my Gmail account, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Zoop. Click. Google Photos.
Oh, well, that's just your Google account, though.
It's in. I mean, how are you going to get to it besides you're going to your Gmail?
Opening up your
Just
Google account.
google.com.
Why did it open it in a different tab? Right there, boom. So it unfortunately for me, it opened it in a different tab. So I'm gonna stop sharing that tab and I'm gonna start sharing the one that has my video in it. Okay. You see this right here? That's my
Oh,
cabin.
this is your video from your...
This morning, I look out the back door and looking about right there. My cabin's right there. My house is over this way a little bit.
You're leaving? Okay.
Yeah. There he is. Boop.
What a goof.
What did he just jump? He jumped the fence onto
He jumped the
Brad's
far fence
side?
line, yeah. Yeah, he's right here. I think he's going to show up right here a little bit. Yeah. He's just on the other side on Brad's side.
I'm supposed to be okay with the name.
Just hunting from your porch?
Oh, I can't control my video if I'm here.
You're leaving? Okay.
I mean, he's not a huge buck, but he's
Mm-mm.
probably an 8-pointer, I'd guess.
Yeah.
So you don't think it's that easy to do that with your Gmail?
I got to sign into my Gmail.
Here's the biggest one I saw this weekend.
How are you on Riverside, bro? Did you not get an email with the link?
I mean, I don't know. I just leave Riverside up in this computer, and that's the only one and only thing I do with this
Oh.
computer.
Is that the buck? That's the button buck? they
That's the
use?
biggest one I saw.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's. I mean, you would have shot it, or you weren't gonna shoot something that small. What was the deal with that?
I mean, I didn't shoot it, so I guess I wasn't.
But
I just
like, if you'd seen that guy on the last
so
night, would you have shot it?
oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm not a trophy hunter. It's fun to shoot a big buck, but I've only ever done it one time. I'm fine with shooting medium-sized deer. But yeah, that guy came out Saturday morning. Let me see. He came out right behind. Not that one. Maybe it was this one. I think. Trying to. All right, that guy was right there. So, oh yeah. Oh, it's just a video, but okay, this guy. Oh no, that's the same. That's the same deer. This one? Oh yeah. This is the smaller guy.
It's not up on mine.
Yeah, hang on. You guys go potty there.
Wait, that's a different deer?
Yeah. So this one came out, and then that bigger one came right behind him.
Okay. Is this out of the tripod?
Both of No, this is that stand in the bottom of the CRP.
Okay.
This guy's all kind of scarred up on his back, and then that other one also was kind of scarred up on his back. So that was interesting.
So some of them get scarred up because they have like mites and stuff, and they're
And
digging around right.
yeah, they were both
that spot.
right in their shoulders. They're like
their horns were getting it.
Mm-hmm. Just polished off a bottle. I no longer have any Henry McKenna tenure. It's all gone. Probably could get some at that little liquor store in Cameron though for $300. We stopped at a little liquor store in Cameron and they had a bottle of Blanton's sitting on the shelf. And it did not have a tag on it. So Jeremy said, how much is the Blanton's? And the lady goes, you don't want to know. And he's like, oh, so overpriced. And she was like, $225. He was like, whoa. Like, I'm pretty sure I paid $70 for the last one I bought. And she's like, yeah, it's dumb. I don't know why they did.
Is it just that popular right now, or what?
No, that's just ridiculous.
I mean, it's popular, but it's not like that.
Hey, I'm gonna still listen on one earbud,
Whoa.
but I'm gonna mute because I'm gonna go up and say hey to my son who just got back from basketball. Find out what's up.
Nice. See if he'd won. All right. Jimmy's going to get this figured out while you're gone, and you're going to miss Elliot's shot.
Mm-hmm. That's the plan. I think my Google photos are on a different account.
Oh, weird.
Well, I have like 3 or 4 different Gmail accounts. And I'm not going to go trying to figure out which one it's in. So I don't care that much.
Yeah, it's kind of funny thinking about it, but on Saturday morning, I think I only saw bucks in daylight. I saw the
I
two
only saw
does.
any deer in daylight.
Well, yeah, I understand. We're getting chastised by the viewer
Oh,
on
well,
not
that's
being able to
because
find your own photo.
I mean, I do 99.9% of everything I do on my phone. I don't use a computer for anything other than this podcast. So he can have it.
Oh man,
I hate computers. I wish
you
I
do?
didn't have one. I only
I just
got
made
one
a bracelet.
for this podcast. Is the only reason I have it. Because I was tired of using my phone.
Yeah, I don't use one very often. I need to. Well, except I won't probably use the computer for it, but I was gonna say I need to formulate an email tonight to the insurance people because that's getting to be about ridiculous.
You can't do that on your phone?
Yeah, that's what I said. I probably will actually just do that on my phone.
Oh, yeah. The last picture I have in this Google account is from last October when I was in the Virgin Islands, if you want to look at any of that stuff. Some good
Yeah,
pictures.
I guess if Dan wanted to see the video of Elliot shooting a deer, he shouldn't have skipped deer camp.
Yeah, he should have just been there.
Yeah.
Did he say one of his kids shot a deer? Because I heard him say something about he gutted it.
Yeah, Judah. Judah shot one Sunday night, I think.
Nice.
Yep. Oh man, I got the yawns.
Me too.
I got I got my wire all run for my front porch. Went this morning.
I
went to
downloaded
get
this picture to this Google account. How do I get it onto the Riverside?
okay. So down in the bottom, like center of the screen, there's a box that says share. Hover over that and then go up to share screen, and then pick
Are
which
you referring to the Riverside app?
the Riverside. You're on Riverside on the computer, right?
Yeah, and yeah.
So then it brings up like all your tabs that are open or whatever, and you just pick which one has that picture.
I don't see.
And it'll
I don't even see.
It'll show you okay. I'm gonna here's what I'll do. I'll share. Oh, I was gonna try to share Riverside, but it won't. It doesn't.
Okay, so I share.
Oh wait, yeah.
Share screen.
Mm-hmm. And then does it bring up a list of windows or tabs or something? There we go. All right, Dan. Should probably come back down here and see Elliot's video. Oh, here he comes.
All right.
You're still mute. Oh, there we go.
I'm on.
You made it just in time. There's good little nuggets throughout the whole video.
Okay, so this is Elliot holding the. He's still
300.
300 blackout. Okay. Do you have a video of the deer first, or did I miss it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Is it off to the left there?
Yeah, it's kind
Like
of
right behind the
rail.
barn? Okay. He's just kind of getting to a spot.
He's waiting for it to get into a little more of a clear area because it's real thick right there. We need to trim it back a little bit. I don't know why it's loading so slow.
I can't remember. Did you say it in the video or just to not shoot the rail?
No, I just said that afterwards. It looks like he's aiming right at it, but he was actually to the left of it an okay amount. It's just I think my perspective on it from here is weird.
You're gonna have to rewind it. Come on, video. Oh, wait, it's still going.
It
Whoa.
feels longer because of all the buffering, but it didn't buffer in real life.
No.
Okay, can you rewind it to where the shot was? Because it was like totally buffering out on me.
He kind of got that deer in the shoulder.
Busted the shoulder real good. Couldn't go anywhere.
Oh my gosh.
Wonder if this will get blocked on YouTube.
Oh. He's so excited. He's smaller than he looked. Done.
My goodness, it really did bust up that shoulder, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Here's your first deer. What do you think?
Good. Oh my gosh. I was like, shot. Oh, God.
It was only, I mean, like, Thrash, is this, oh, is that from before?
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
So that
It was
was
only
it.
like
only what?
25. That other video was from before. Or was that the beginning of the video?
It was the beginning of the video.
Okay. Oh. It was only alive for like 25 seconds.
Something
Right.
like
Yeah, it went down pretty quick, pretty hard.
Was it like a
Yeah.
heart shot? With it being that
It's
far
the
forward on the
heart.
shoulder?
It got the shoulder and I think part of the lung.
Mm-hmm.
It got the shoulder
Nice.
real good.
Yeah.
That 300 blackout is a surprisingly potent round for being just a little stubby little guy.
Thing.
And it didn't go through. It stayed in there.
Whoa,
Did
really?
Did you find it?
Oh, is it still playing?
Not
Not for us.
Well, I guess I need to close my Google.
Wait. It didn't go through. Where did all that blood on the far side come from?
No, that wasn't the far side.
Wait. It was coming from your left to right.
Yep.
Oh, so that deer was, when you're looking at it, it was laying. That wasn't on the back side? That blood was all.
Did you
from
find the
front
bullet?
side?
No, I haven't cut it up.
That was from the front
Maybe
side.
it was the exit. It was.
I think it might.
It would be on the left side of the body. I thought that was on the left side that it was.
Yeah, you're right.
Because
It was
the deer
exit,
was
I guess.
coming.
Entry would have been on the right.
Yeah. So yeah, that would be the exit. That's why it's all, I guess, bloody.
There's a lot of, yeah, it probably hit some. You say you haven't dug it out yet? You haven't?
No,
You
I
skinned
haven't.
it or not skinned it?
No, I just gutted it, and that's all I did.
Oh, okay.
And then we just dropped the whole thing in a cooler.
Oh, for real?
Uh-huh.
The whole deer
Yeah.
Yeah.
with the hide on it?
Yeah.
This is like a Dan-sized deer.
Wait, you dropped the whole deer in a cooler with the hide
It's a
on it?
big cooler.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's
Why
chilled
didn't
down.
you skin it?
It's Sunday night.
It was Sunday night. We were ready to
Oh,
go.
Sunday night.
Threw it in the cooler and drove to Wendy's.
And it's still in the cooler right
Yeah.
now?
It's on ice at the moment. I'm gonna.
How much ice does that go through? That's a lot. It's going to go through a lot of ice.
Yeah, I put a bag in there, or again. So
I had like that cooler
Because this is Tuesday
on
night.
Friday night. Friday night, I put 2 16-pound bags of ice in it, and then it just sat there, and we didn't use that cooler at all. And then so when we put the deer in there, those bags were maybe like a quarter melted each.
Mm-hmm.
And then I threw the end of my other little bag of ice out of the food cooler in on top of it too.
And then I put more in along the way.
So
But I feel like tomorrow will probably have time to mess with it.
We hauled Judah's out. We gutted it in the field, hauled it out, skinned it that night. I think they're so much easier to skin like before the muscle has tightened up, like rigor mortis.
Yeah.
I like to get the skin off of them right away if possible. Just seems easier. But
So
I've
he was
got
the
it
only
hanging.
one that shot anything in your crew?
He's the only one. Yeah. Asa only went out 2 times and he only saw 1 doe. I didn't shoot the first doe that I saw. I don't know. Got me thinking a lot about creating some better habitat out there.
Is it not good?
somehow I've got to get out of the like not shooting deer right off habit. I think because
I mean,
it seems to just get me.
yeah.
Like Saturday morning, I saw so many deer. And then
So I don't know if I would have shot a doe the last night either, just because of the amount of time that I have to mess with it right now on the skinning, hiding type side of things. But it's tough because it's like that first morning, you're just like, man, I just got here, got settled down.
yep.
If deer are coming out 20 minutes after daylight, surely others are going to be wandering around. Like they had to be the closest deer to me, and for whatever reason, they weren't disturbed with me coming in here. So, and then
Yep.
yeah, you're 2 days in, and you're like, oh man, I didn't see much.
You gonna try to get out this weekend?
I don't know if I'll get out this weekend or not. I probably will try to go out. I've got to go blow leaves one day. So I might go out. What's tomorrow? Wednesday? I might go out Thursday or Friday and blow leaves and then go hunt. Or go out, hunt in the morning and blow leaves all day or something along those lines. So I don't know. If I do, it won't be for 3 hours of sitting because I won't have that much time. I've got to get some work done.
Yeah, I've been thinking about even just trying to get out and hunt before work once or twice. Just go sit, just sit till like 8 o'clock.
Up there, up north, or around where you're at?
Yeah, up north.
I mean, there's definitely enough daylight at that point to sit for an hour. But yeah, I think it's more disappointing to not shoot something after not seeing anything than to not shoot something after seeing a bunch of stuff and passing on it.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I'm trying to think. I feel like most of the years that I have shot a good buck, I have not really seen a lot of deer activity, but just stuck with it the whole weekend. And when you're sitting on that stand for almost 12 hours total, you just are there when they come through. I mean, but
yep. It was still a good weekend. Could have been better. One of our main guys didn't show up.
yeah, I heard that. One of your main guys really wants to figure out how to not be so busy that he can't go plant himself a couple of food plots in the spot where he hunts. Did everybody pretty
Yeah.
much hunt where they usually hunt?
For the
You
most
hunted
part.
it. That looked
Mm.
like it was the stand spot that you've had going for a while, Jimmy. That Elliot shot out of, shooting
Yeah, that's
northward onto that trail.
Yeah, and that's the double stand, the double
Mhm.
seat. So that's kind of the only place that he can go.
Yeah. Did you guys hunt out of that spot the whole time?
Yeah.
And that was the
Is
second evening, or what was that?
What'd you say?
What was that? When was that shot?
It was about 10 minutes before closing time on Sunday night.
On Sunday night. Yeah.
We saw
did
we saw deer every time we were out there.
Yeah.
I did not.
Why did you pick that particular one?
He picked it.
Oh, he picked it.
Yeah.
So there
That
was
all
there was
him.
there was others he just was like, nah, that's not the
Well,
one.
there was one he was hoping to shoot, but just didn't feel like he had a good enough shot on it. It's
Mhm.
super thick over there, man. The trees are nasty right there. So
Yeah.
bad.
Hedge. There's a lot of hedge in that area.
Yeah. And so there
Branches
was
going
one
everywhere.
he was hoping to shoot. It was a buck.
Hmm.
And he just never felt like it was a good enough shot. So he passed on that. And then he didn't decide until Sunday that he wanted to shoot a doe.
If it's brown, it's down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you bought a doe tag for him Sunday after
Sunday afternoon.
lunch.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So he was not in the market. He wasn't in the market for does until sitting there for a couple days and
Right.
kind of wore him down.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so
Dude.
yeah, then he kept saying Sunday, if it's brown, it's down. So he was
Yeah.
pretty much taking whatever walked in
He was
front of
gonna
him.
do it. Yeah. I think that my first year of hunting. So how old is he?
12.
12. So I think my first year
How
of
old
hunting
is
was
it? How old's that guy? Is he? What is he like? 7?
Yeah.
7. Who said that? Was that me?
No, that was Lady at
Man,
Wendy's.
you missed a good trip to Wendy's.
It was
The
something.
lady you were talking about? Is that the lady who said that?
Yeah,
Oh man. Yeah. So
the
I
lady that was never gonna go hunting ever again, but also wanted to kill everything, including turtles.
dude, we had a dude hunt on us. His name was Brian. He basically moved in on us where we hunted. And I felt so bad because he kept asking me where I hunted, and then I finally told him. And then like a week later he was out there too. And my dad was like, you don't ever tell somebody where you hunt. Like you don't tell them. And I learned that from that. And
Well, except for the fact that a normal person, when they learn the area that you hunt, still understands that they don't have permission to hunt there.
dude, Brian got permission to hunt there though. Like he's like, oh, that sounds good. I'll go hunt there too. And he would come walking up to your stand if you were out there, and like he just ruined it for the years he was there. And he would shoot after legal. Back in the day, it was a half an hour before, or it was sunset was legal back then.
What?
When I started hunting deer, legal hours were sunrise to sunset. You don't remember that?
No.
Yeah.
It's always been half an hour.
Nope. Not in Missouri.
I wouldn't know. I don't remember that.
You literally didn't know that?
No.
No.
I didn't know that.
I'm gonna see if ChatGPT has a record of the history of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
What year did the legal hunting hours during rifle season in Missouri change from sunrise Okay, let's see if it knows. It says it couldn't find a legitimate source for when it changed because the wildlife code now 3 CSR 10-7.431 check around.
Maybe that's just what you were told.
No, I'm 100% sure. 100% sure that it was archery was half hour before to half hour after, but rifle when I was a kid was sunrise
What?
to sunset. Yeah.
I guess I never hunted rifle. I only hunted archery.
But you only hunted archery in Kansas too, right?
Correct.
You were a kid?
Correct.
Yeah, so Missouri and Kansas were probably different, still yet different. Rifle was, like I remember things like, and I don't know if Kansas is this way, but like Missouri still doesn't and never did have like, you couldn't wear hunter orange camo. Remember back in the day, some states allowed hunter orange camo?
Right.
And so it was like a breakout
Yeah.
version of hunter orange.
I don't think that Missouri ever allowed it.
They never did. And they used to
think
have
that-
a number of square inches of orange on
Oh,
your
yeah.
chest and back that was required.
I'm pretty sure they still require that. I think there's
my dad would make vests that were the exact.
Yeah.
I kid you not. He was like an archery hunter through and through.
You don't have to wear orange when you're archery hunting.
Yeah, but you don't, like archery hunters know you don't want to be seen by the deer or anything. The internet doesn't have.
Yeah, I don't think that. I don't think that.
I'd
I
say it
don't
was
think
probably
that
like
Missouri ever.
5 or something. Because I think it was it was still that way in my first few seasons. And my first rifle season that I hunted was when I turned 16. I only hunted archery from 10 to 16.
Oh, dadgum. All right. So.
You find it?
No, but in searching for regulations, I found that Missouri changed the wording of their laws to allow drone deer recovery.
They did?
Yeah,
Huh. What did they
I
do?
did not
What
know
did they
that.
change?
Well, you're allowed to use them for recovering deer and turkeys. Before, it just said no electronic, like basically it just said no electronic devices can be used in
Pursuit of game.
hunting or taking, deer.
And no
And
no
so
aircraft. It used to say
and
no aircraft.
and so
too.
they just, it was kind of like the ATF deal where they were like, well, it doesn't actually say that, but that's what it means.
Yeah. It didn't used to say no electronic devices. It said no radio devices back in the day. So like when people started carrying around cell phones, technically cell phones were not radio devices. And I think they
Right.
changed it to some other wording at that point. After a few years of, I mean, I'll tell you something else my dad used to do. So my dad would go during what is now known as alternative methods, which what used to be called muzzleloader season. And my dad would take, and he would have, I don't know, you guys, like with the advent of ladder stands, there's not so much of the like pulling your thing up with a string. Like
Right.
when you had like stands hanging in trees always, you always had to get some way to get your bow up or your gun up. So he would go out to the woods with a muzzleloader and his bow, and it basically, the wording is very specific that you cannot have a firearm while you are bow hunting. And I think they might have changed that even too.
They did.
Because you can have like a sidearm while you're bow hunting now, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Not to be used in the recovery of deer, just to have a sidearm.
Right. Like if you are a person who carries a concealed weapon or carries a weapon, you are no longer required to not have that in the field during archery season.
Well, in the day, he would take his string and he would have a string for his bow and a string for his muzzleloader, and he would hang the bow below his stand, and he would be hunting with his muzzleloader. And then if a doe was on its way in, he would
lower the muzzleloader,
and bring up the
the bow
to shoot, because he was allowed, whatever the case was. It was a couple years where he had filled his tags for, maybe he had filled his rifle tag, so he was only doe hunting with the muzzleloader. And then so that's probably what it was. He was doe hunting, and so he would leave his muzzleloader down there. He would shoot a deer with his bow, and he was very particular about following the regs like to the T, but getting every last bit of goodie out of his hunt. For sure.
That's awesome.
Oh man.
And like I was looking that up actually today on the, like, dude, the night vision stuff is getting so good. And I was like looking it up, and technically you can't have night vision on you while you're hunting, but you can use night vision to check your field while you're going to your stand before hunting. Technically, you're supposed to leave it on the ground, not in your possession, once you're hunting. Yeah.
That's probably what I did.
That's probably what you did. I know that's what you did. But I'm like, dude,
all that stuff that I told you about seeing through it, I climbed down back onto the ground and left my hunting weapon up in the tripod. Yeah.
But I both understand the unfair advantage that it creates, and it's also super ethical to not go into the field and disturb game if you can. Like if you come up on your field and you had night vision and you can look across your field and be like, dang, there's a bunch of deer bedded right where I need to walk. You could not go that way, or you could wait for them to get up and clear out and go to your stand. So like, I don't really see what the problem with it is. Is there an ethical reason not to use it? Like really? Or is it just there because they don't want you deer hunting at night with night vision?
Probably.
Like that's the only real reason for the law. It's not because they don't want you to be really good at getting to your stand.
Right. They don't want you shooting a deer an hour before sunrise.
Sure. I never knew about this. I just heard about this today. Did you know that there are states where at least at one point you were not allowed to tree stand hunt?
There are states?
I don't know if there are, but I was listening to a podcast and multiple people were talking about when it became legal to hunt out of a stand, and they were like freaking out. They were so excited about being allowed to hunt out of a tree stand.
Wow.
Would you have ever guessed that was a law?
No. Well, here I started to ask the question, who would make a law like that? But people that make laws.
Yeah.
Who makes a law that you can only shoot a deer with a straight cased round?
So that's
where that's a law.
I understand that, because back in the day,
there are multiple reasons. You tell me all of the reasons that you've heard, and I'll add to them. Probably.
So where that came from, I'm pretty certain, is they didn't want to say you can only shoot with a shotgun. So they said straight walled cartridge, because at that point that meant shotgun. And then because of how they worded it, we ended up with, the reason they didn't say shotgun is because they said straight wall cartridge, and they said straight wall cartridge is because then you could shoot it with a shotgun or a pistol, essentially. They're like trying to limit your range is what that law is for. Limiting range. Right? And so
Iowa's
then
still this way. You still cannot
pistol,
hunt deer.
Correct. So now companies, though, developers have developed straight walled rifle cartridges and essentially skirted that law because of how they wrote it.
And there are states that only allow straight wall cartridges whose original intention was to be fired from a pistol. Like, they actually clarify that the round had to be straight walled, and in its original configuration, it was configured for a pistol.
Because they're writing out the 350 Legend.
And the
450 Bushmaster.
They didn't. That's my confusion about it. Why would those guys not have developed it for a pistol to start with? Because the law already existed.
They didn't need to do that.
Well, no,
that's
the
a
law
clarification.
Existed, And then they made the 350 Legend. Why wouldn't you have developed the 350 Legend? And the very first weapon you put it in was a pistol platform.
Are
You
you
see what I'm
sure
saying?
are you sure that the state law isn't in response to?
No, the state law is pre-existed the 350 Legend. And when they came up with the 350 Legend, people were asking the question, why did the first platform you put it in, why was it a rifle? And it sufficed for most states, but there's still a few states whose wording is that the round needs to have been created for a pistol.
Mm-hmm.
So those states are eliminating a 450, but they're eliminating a 4570, which you would think would be a legitimate, like, shortish range deer gun.
4570? No. That's a long range gun for sure.
A 4570 shoots a 45 caliber bullet at like 300 grains at like 1,500 feet per second.
Dude, have you never seen Quigley Down Under?
Yeah, when you shoot it with what is it, a 40-inch barrel?
10-foot barrel?
A 10-foot long barrel?
Nah, the
okay,
4570 has been like a long range rifle cartridge since forever.
but
The Sharps was always it was never a short range gun. It wasn't a very efficient long range gun, except for the fact that
here's the
I mean, that's why the
yeah,
sights on those Sharps are this tall, because
that's what I'm
the
getting at.
drop on
Now,
those things.
if you like, okay, let's just use a 223 for an example. If you sight a 223 in at 2 inches high, or wait, yeah, 2 inches high at 100 yards, you're going to put the crosshair right where you want it, out to 300 yards, and everything from 50 yards to 300 yards is going to be a kill shot. So the 223 is legitimately a 300-yard rifle with no skill per se at all. A Sharps rifle might be super accurate, but you have to know how far you're shooting, and you have to know precisely the drop of the bullet. It's not going to get blown around by the wind or anything like that, but you have to be a skillful shooter to turn that rifle from a 150-yard rifle into a 500-yard rifle. Most people ain't that. Most people are guessing how far something is at 500 yards. Don't you think? Like,
Yeah, but
especially in the days of the Sharps rifle, when
that
there were no
doesn't
rangefinders.
make it not able to shoot a long ways.
I mean,
Just
but
because
do you think
most people can't do it well.
right?
I mean,
I mean, a
I just don't
shotgun
think
slug
that
will go a
factors
long
in.
ways, but
I
you're not
mean,
going to hit anything
how
at that
far?
range. How far will it go?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet it'd go half a mile. Would potentially, don't you think?
I don't know.
Shotgun slug. Let's see. What were we saying? 4570?
Yeah.
4570 Winchester.
According to the
405
NRA,
grain.
shotgun slugs should not be used at ranges greater than about 75 yards.
So shorter than a muzzleloader even.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let's go 3x ballistic table. A 4570 zeroed at 100 yards. At 250 yards has 59 inches of drop. At 300 yards, it has 98 inches of drop.
That's a lot.
At 300 yards, 98 inches of drop. Okay, just keep that in mind. I'm going to do let's do a 300 blackout.
12 gauge slug.
A 12
Oh.
gauge. I don't even think this thing has something for that. Okay, 243.
Okay.
Let's go 30-6 because 30-6 is pretty classic for the days of a 30-6 with 100 and typically back in the day it was like 180 grain PowerPoint, apply, fire, ballistic table. At 300 yards, by comparison, a 30-6 has 15 inches of drop. So
rather than 50.
Yeah. No, 90.
60.
Wasn't it 90?
98.
You said 300 yards?
98. 300
Oh, you
yards.
said 300 yards? Yeah.
300 yards, 98 versus 15.41. 15.41 is putting your crosshairs on the back of the shoulder blade and dropping it right in the heart.
98 inches is putting it up on the sunrise.
98 inches is literally like you've got to sight this high and you're going 98 inches is like the trajectory of that 45 round that they fired through that dude's house at a quarter mile. It's like this. So, I mean, yeah, like a 4570 is a stable round, but it's I certainly wouldn't claim to have the skill to shoot a 4570 at a deer at 300 yards.
What's the energy that it has at 300
The
yards?
4570. So the
versus
I'm already on the 30-6. So at 30-6, it's still at 30-6 is still at 1655 foot-pounds. It's still roughly double a 357, only it's at 300 yards. A 30-6, a 4570. Let's go down and find my 4570 again. 4570. Did you retain the knowledge of what the?
No.
1600. Where are you, 4570? 4570, 405 grain, fire, ballistic chart. 300 yards, 4570 has 740 foot-pounds of energy. It has over double the energy at 300 yards of a 4570.
Oh, yeah. Well, but also,
even though the 4570 has a 400 grain bullet, it's also shooting an older powder typically, not a modern like high speed powder. And I mean, it takes a wallop of powder to get 450 grains of bullet moving. Like, and that's actually that's the heaviest 30-6, 180 grain. Well, not the heaviest, but like heaviest deer hunting round. I mean, but okay, but back to the original point, why Ivan was saying it. In the states where your straight wall cartridge has to also have been originally developed for pistols, 4570s are out. And any variant that was a straight case for a rifle like an elephant round type of 50 caliber, something we don't even hear about anymore type of deal.
Mm-hmm.
And so to develop a straight cartridge now and not to develop it for a pistol when you can develop for an AR-15 pistol, it's kind of a silly thing in my opinion. But
yeah, I don't know why that would have been like overlooked.
I'm also not sure why in a state as big as Iowa with as many big open fields you wouldn't. I've heard that. Okay, so what were your several reasons? They didn't want the bullet to, like I had heard that they didn't want a bunch of rifle rounds going off and people trying to shoot 300, 500, 700-yard shots at deer and they're just going over the horizon and hitting somebody's house or whatever in Iowa.
Right.
Because it's so densely populated that's
right.
a real problem.
Most of Iowa is metropolitan.
There's like a house on every corner, and every corner is like a square freaking mile. Like, I don't understand game laws sometimes at all.
All right, let's see here. I finally found a shotgun slug dropped. Chart. If I can get it to open. Okay. What the? That's a 17 HMR. That's not what I was looking for. Oh well.
Did I tell you Judah shot the I thought he shot the deer with the 350 Legend, but he shot it with the 300 Blackout. And it was
what do you mean?
I thought he was hunting with the 350 Legend, but it turns out he was hunting with the 300 Blackout.
What did you? So you thought you had the 300 Blackout, but you had the 350 Legend?
No, Asa had the 350 Legend. Judah had the 300 Blackout. I had the 300 freaking Weatherby.
Oh.
I was like sitting there thinking, I need a different gun. I need to finish another. I need to finish another AR pistol, or maybe I need to get Judah to finish like a 6.5 Creedmoor. Oh, is Darcy gone?
Yeah, he said his internet went out.
Oh, bummer.
So it's just us. Oh, he's back.
Hey, you're back.
Hey.
Hey.
So where's your 223?
So I only have 2 lowers finished.
Do you have more lowers?
Yeah, I have more lowers. But you ruined me. Like, it's your fault.
Oh, you don't have another trigger?
I don't have another trigger. So I haven't finished it.
Hey. Black Friday's coming up, and that's when I've bought those nice ones at like, I don't know, I think like 40% off.
Dude, it's so much nicer. I don't even want to tell the boys about it. Like, so that they get to where they're fighting over which lower to mate to the upper. It's that
well, nicer. Yeah, that's what you do. Is you just take back that thing.
Oh yeah. I would be taking back the 350 Legend with the good trigger.
No matter what.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. So probably what you need to do is just build another 300.
300 blackout or 350 legend. Judah would like to
Oh,
Judah
probably
would like
build
to
another 300.
build like a 6.5 Creedmoor rifle, and then he would just have that, and he would just hunt with the rifle. Not
Whatever.
6.5 Creedmoor.
That kid
6 point.
Grindel.
What's the Grindel? Grindel. Is that a 6.8 Grindel?
6'3". 6'8". Yeah.
6.8.
Dude, that kid, he can
Grindel.
say he wants to build a rifle, but until he stops spending thousands of dollars on toys, I don't believe that he cares about building a rifle.
Airsoft. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually think once we finish this house and he has a good chunk of money from working for me, he probably will do it. Like, I think it's fairly likely he does it at that point.
Okay, I hope so.
Me too.
He's into the airsoft stuff.
You know, they haven't been doing it as much lately. It turns out the dominating at airsoft isn't as popular with the ladies as you might think it would be.
Is that what the problem is?
Says Dan, who didn't, was pretty sure that, it didn't matter who you took to the Valentine's banquet. It didn't mean anything.
I still stand by it. I don't think it meant anything. I mean, there's no girl that I ever took to the Valentine's banquet that I've, spent a few years with, and I've been with the girl for going on pushing close to 25 years at this point. So,
all right. So Judah will maybe build himself a rifle.
I think so. Yeah.
What gun do you have the Geisley in?
The 350 Legend. Yeah. And I would like to get, so like the quick detach sight and the red dots and everything, they're fine. But the 350 Legend platform with the Geisley trigger is I think it's a 150-yard deal easy for deer. And so I would like to get like a low power scope for that instead of an open sight at some point. Not the size of scope I have on the other pistol, because it just feels weird to be shooting this gun that's like this long and the scope is like this long. Like, it's just like it goes from being a very nice little thing to being like, man, this scope's really nice. It just feels awkward that it's on this gun, kind of a feel.
Well, have you ever tried it? And I haven't. I don't know how they all work out, but have you ever tried like the magnifier for the red dot?
And I've actually bought them 2 times. And the one that I got, no, I've only bought it 1 time. Maybe it was just 1 time. I bought and returned one time because when you flipped the magnifier onto the red dot, it actually would change point of aim.
Oh.
So like if you shot open sight,
what was that one?
It was a branded, like they were the same brand. They were sold as a kit.
Yeah, but like what brand?
I don't remember. Sightmark probably. It's probably a $300 get up or something like that. it wasn't their cheapest. It wasn't their cheapest one, and it did not. And then the other thing is, I'm left-handed. They all flip over to the right, so they're totally in your line of sight. I would need one that flipped over to the left for my personal shooting. But no, I've thought they would be nice, but I think that I'd pretty quick get into like the $600 range to get one that was really genuinely good. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if they make one that's left-handed.
A lot of times you can jerry rig stuff to be left-handed that's not made to be left-handed, but there's always something awkward, like my bow sight, the bubbles, the leveling bubble is on the top instead of the bottom because of having to reassemble it and re-engineer it. So the other thing I would like to do, the other thing I would really like to do is I would like to build a totally stripped down, super lightweight hunting rig in 350 Legend. Get the tiniest front grip I could get. Is that what you call it? Barrel shroud? Or no barrel shroud?
Holosun and Vortex both have ambidextrous magnifiers.
They do.
You have a Vortex sight, don't you?
I think I do.
The
Yeah,
Viper?
I think I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's made for that sight. How much is the magnifier?
I'm looking. My goodness. I have never heard of this site before. Website. Oh, that's just a mount. What? That was dumb. Okay, I'm gonna go to Optics Planet. Vortex.
The other thing that I would kind of like to do is go to a and after the first of the year I might do this. Go to a 7-inch, get another 7-inch 350 blackout, or I'm sorry. Yeah, 300 blackout.
350 Legend, 300 blackout. Yeah.
Go to a 300 blackout, 7-inch barrel. Do a suppressor and kind of try to get good with find a good hunting round that's actually subsonic.
Mm-hmm.
And get good enough to actually shoot out to maybe 100 with a subsonic. Because honestly, like, that'd be as close to bow hunting, like, for just not making a lot of racket out in the field as you could get, I imagine.
Yep.
And I like that. I like just not making a bunch of racket. Is Joel hunting with the subsonic suppressed these days all the time?
No
Or
idea.
did he just do it that one time?
I don't know.
He probably is.
I mean, I would if I were him.
So it looks like maybe this Vortex looks like they have one for $170. 3x magnifier. Then if you want to go with like the micro, you can get a 3x in the micro. It's 265. And that's just way compact. I think it looks like the way they're built, all of the Vortex magnifiers
Could just be
are.
switched.
Uh-huh.
Andy? Micro 3X.
Yeah.
I think it's worth looking into again for sure. Oh, you can get a 6X
Yeah.
for $339.
Yeah.
I just haven't in the last couple of years really like looked into it much. Because I had a bad experience with the one that I got before. And
Mm-hmm.
just kind of was like, that was a bummer.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird that it
Like it
would do that.
it would also, like, you think of like a magnifier, you just flip it over and you'd think like the adjustments on it would be to get the dot centered in the magnifier. And like the closest I could get to the dot and the magnifier shooting the same, like shoot the target, flip the magnifier out of the way, shoot the target, and the dot never has to change. The dot would be like down here on the magnifier. And if I moved it up
That's
here,
odd.
it would do something weird with the parallax. And it was like, well, what's the point of having something shoot accurately only with the magnifier on? It didn't, I don't know, it didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah. I'm looking at the Holosun one.
They've got a
Sight
Vota,
and
a
magnifier.
Votatu, the sight and magnifier for $134.
See, I wouldn't probably be real surprised if that didn't work out for you.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't either. My pistol sights worked
That's
out.
a
It's not
one.
Vovatu.
Yeah, here's the Holosun 3X magnifier. It's $199. You can get the red dot with the 3X for $299. There's another 3X red dot, or it's another 3X magnifier. That looks like it's more of the compact one for $299. 6X for $329.
There's a
This is
Vortex combo
Holosun.
for $348.
Oh,
Sight and dot. 3X
yeah.
magnifier with built-in flip mount.
Holosun has the combo for either $375 or $299, depending on the site. It's the same magnifier, it looks like. HM3X. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I've got to get a kid to basketball by 6:15 in the morning. I should probably go to bed.
Oh. All right, well.
16.
Yeah. Which is crazy because he just got back from the basketball game while we were on this call. So, yeah.
All right. And my phone's got 15% battery left, so I'm about done anyway.
I think I have less than that left.
Nice.
Personally.
You personally?
Yeah.
You're about depleted?
Not depleted.
All right. Well, that's that. Back to it then.
Back to it then. Peace out.
We'll see you next week.